I'm willing to argue Star Wars is the most recognizable franchise. These movies are big, and the hunger is ever satiated today with a plethora of TV shows with massive budgets, and for a time, a new motion picture every year. It's never been a better time to be a Star Wars fan. But for the longest time, if you wanted more from the space opera, you had two options. The first being comic books, which I feel is still pretty stigmatized today. The other option were video games. There are a numerous amount to talk about, and depending on your age, you can probably think of one from your childhood that's probably different from someone else's that's watching this video. But when it comes to adventure and story, no game can truly encapsulate such an idea more than Knights of the Old Republic. Taking place roughly 4,000 years before the original trilogy, and a world that's just uncanny enough to be familiar, you embark on a D&D style adventure with companions from all over the galaxy, with a focus on dialogue and player choice to tell a story you have complete control over. Let's not waste any more time, and I'll let the game speak for itself. So, I played Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic. We want to start off by creating a character, and that comes with a lot of player skills and player feats. It's a lot to keep track of, so this is the only time I'll mention it. But as I do with every game like this, I focus speech skills like Charisma and Persuade. But we need a good Star Wars name for our character.
My name's Yoda.
Above the planet Taris is our Republic ship. The Endar Spire is under attack by the Sith Empire. The camera slowly zooms into our newly created character as we're finally awake.
I should have picked this character. I got hairy forearms.
Welcome to the tutorial, a very forced way of teaching the player how the game will operate. The only thing we need to know is we need to find a Jedi named Bastila, and we get our first taste of combat. Just click flurry over and over again. That's basically it. Two Jedis are fighting past a door. One gets killed and the other spontaneously combusts. I can't even take her lightsaber, just a vibration cell. Maybe with that, I too can explode in battle. We make it to the bridge and Bastila is nowhere to be found. She must have left in an escape pod and we should follow suit. Our tutorial guide will delay a Sith after us so we have time to make our escape. With a bit of technical sabotage, we have a clean run right to the escape pods, and a man who's been waiting for us.
You've made it just in time. There's only one active escape pod left. Come on, we can hide out on the planet below.
Bastila's escape pod is already left. There's nothing left to do here. We jettison for the planet just as the Endar Spire explodes behind us. The crash leaves us unconscious. We have some kind of dream about two Jedi fighting before we finally awake.
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep.
Karth explains it's been a few days since our crash landing, and he hasn't found anything about Bastila. We'll need some information, but as soon as we leave this initial room, we're attacked by a Sith soldier. More importantly, we're introduced to the most important aspect of Kotor: alignment. Over the game, you'll have a surplus of good and evil choices pulling you towards a light side or dark side character, as well as unlocking new gameplay options accordingly. For the most part, I'm choosing light side for this playthrough, but I'll cut to the dark side options when it seems appropriate. Like this.
What? You're robbing me? You're no better than those bounty hunters. Here, take my credits.
Also, conveniently, you can steal from these guys without any repercussions. I'm not evil, Star Wars told me so. In the open skies of Taris, there are many shops to visit. Nothing like going to the cantina to find some useful information. This one seems promising.
Hi there, my name is Sana.
Hello, I'm Yoda.
Some of us junior Sith officers are having a party tonight to blow off some steam. I'd really like to see you again.
Well, we have somewhere to be now, but there's more around the cantina, like a duel arena that we can enter. There are many contestants to fight, the first few being incredibly easy, but the true goal is this man right here.
What? You don't recognize me? I'm Bendix Starkiller.
We are definitely not skilled enough to fight him just yet. On our way to that Sith party, there's a clinic, and a conversation with the doctor reveals the name of a rack ghoul disease. If there's a cure to find, we can bring it to him to replicate and distribute amongst the sick. But just before we leave, his assistant has a different idea.
Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the rack ghoul serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure.
Your options being selfless charity or profit. Finally, we arrive at the party. What is seconds later, every guest passes out from the drinking. Convenient, but more so, is a bag with Sith armor inside. We can equip this armor to fool others around Taris.
You're with the Sith, ain't you? Oh, sure. I recognize the uniform.
But just maybe we can trick the Sith guards as well. And just like that, we're in the lower city. It would seem that there is a gang problem in this area, and not too far forward is another cantina to peruse. This one being a lot more run down than the other. And this place has a problem of replaying the same cutscene over and over again.
Go away.
Stop it!
Go away.
I want to come through!
Go away.
You can help a dancer win an audition. It seems everyone is willing to pick a fight here.
Say, I don't recognize you, and I know pretty much everyone in the lower city. My name's Mission Veo, and this big Wookiee is my best friend Zalbar.
Mission knows the way of the land. So is there anything to know about the gangs?
There's only 2 gangs worth worrying about here in the lower city. Black Bulkers and the Hidden Becks. The Becks are led by Gadden Thek. Lost his sight in a swoop bike accident a few years ago, but even blind, he's a great leader.
Well, the Hidden Becks seem to be of use to us. The gang leader Gadden found where Bastila's escape pod landed.
A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Becks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulkars aren't so picky. They took her prisoner.
Evidently, these 2 gangs have an annual swoop race, and Bastila is being offered up with the prize. Our goal now is to win this race. The only problem is we don't have a good way of getting into the Vulkar base. We can't just walk through the front door. Gadden recommends Mission Veo, though she's known to hang around the Undercity. So a trade, my Sith uniform for these security papers. On the way, a confrontation between some Vulkars and Davik's men is imminent until this man arrives. Whoever he is a force to be reckoned with, but he doesn't want to talk to us. Karth, however, has something that he would like to say.
You got the skills of an elite commando, and you saved my butt more than once. I'm lucky you're here, but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop watching you being wary. I'm just not built that way. Period. It's probably nothing, but I've been betrayed by people before, and well, it won't happen again. That's all. You don't have to take it personal. Can we pick it up later if you really must? I want to get underway.
Friends or not, Karth doesn't trust us. With these security papers, we're granted access to the Undercity. Immediately, we're accosted by beggars. Poor bastards. You're not even veterans. Those dogs they always have. Here's 20 credits, dude. Allah bless you. At least there are some normal people here that aren't just batshit crazy.
You come from the world above.
Oh, God.
My name is Rukil, the oldest outcast here in the village. My apprentice is lost. Will you seek out my apprentice in the Undercity? I must know what she found.
Sure, dude, I'll find her or whatever. Our first encounter with the rat ghouls, and to save a life, no less. Well, ow, they fucking hurt. And you're welcome.
I can't thank you enough for saving me, Upworlder. If I had anything but these rags on my back, it would be yours. But we have nothing.
Man, why did we have to crash on the poor planet? Or why did it have to be good? I could have turned this guy into a mount or something.
Please, you have to help me.
Whoa, Mission, slow down. I was just trying to tell a joke.
It's Zalbar. He's in trouble. As soon as we get Big Z back, I'll show you a way into that Vulkar base. Now come on. We have to find Zalbar before they sell him to slavers, or worse.
Well, we have Mission now, so that's a full party. Another escape pod from the Endar Spire, surprisingly. And this disease is fast-acting. Jeez. Oh, hey, it's that Mandalorian from earlier. Another fight with some rat ghouls. With this, the mercenary can answer a few questions for us. Mainly that Davik is a leader of the crime syndicate called the Exchange on Taris. All the Republic escape pods have been salvaged at this point. In a nest of rat ghouls lies a corpse with a Promised Land journal on it. It looks like we can already go back.
Do you bring news of my apprentice?
Your apprentice is dead.
It is as I feared, then. By finding my apprentice, you have proved yourself worthy, Upworlder. You will guide us to the Promised Land.
Yes, feed my main character syndrome, Wrinkleface. You're not too bad.
I know the legends and history of our people. Now you must learn it too.
Yeah, no thanks. Ugh. Basically, there's a Promised Land here on Taris that isn't a shithole, and only by finding his father's journal, as well as his grandfather's journal, they can find a place where there's fresh water and food to grow. Probably. They also just keep, like, infected citizens in a cage here. I completely missed this.
Please, help us. We're infected with the rat ghoul disease.
I don't know, you want some Tylenol or some aspirin or something?
At any moment we could...
Maybe some Tums?
No! This cannot be... No!
Where I'm from, 7-Up's like a cure-all for everything. They took too long. The real killer here is indecision. So yeah, Zalbar. Mission said he's at the sewers, right? This is pretty high-tech for a sewer. I found one of those journals on a corpse here. Found a force field, but where's the damn Wookiee? That's the last of the Promised Land journals. The man's entire family died in a sewer.
I'm glad to see you too, Big Z. Mission and Dalbar, together forever.
So as promised, we rescued Mission's Wookiee friend. Now it's her to return the favor and sneak us into the Vulker base. The only problem is the giant Rancor protecting the entrance, who is only a little bit of a problem. Jeez, I'm glad it cut away before my gruesome death. But the only way I know how to deal with this guy is placing a grenade and a synthesized odor on this corpse, which I found somewhere. Cool, now that we're here, let's just kill anyone we see, shall we? Except this green guy. He's alright. Finally, we make it to the garage area for the swoop engine accelerator. This is actually the first real option for light and dark, as you can choose what gang to ally with. Side with the Becks, you kill all these people and steal the accelerator. But if you choose to side with the Vulkers, you'll instead run back to the hidden Becks base and kill everyone there too. Everyone. Regardless of this choice, you still have to race. There's little boost pads on the track to make you go faster, but for whatever reason, you don't have to go over any of them and you'll still win the race. It's time to collect my prize.
I might have something to say about that.
She's escaped! And oh no, she's armed! Who let the dogs out, am I right? Well, this is Bastila. The fabled Jedi, probably the most important Jedi in the war effort, is finally rescued. We make our way back to our hideout in the night, and I have another vision.
You cannot win, Revan.
Tensions between Karth and Bastila are high as they argue how to leave the planet.
Hopefully our escape from Taris will go more smoothly than when you rescued me from Brejik.
I know you're new at this, Bastila, but a leader doesn't berate her troops just because things aren't going as planned. Don't let your ego get in the way of the real issues here.
As we go to the cantina for the upteenth time, we meet up with the Mandalorian for the third time.
My name's Canderous Ordo.
Canderous wants to escape Taris as well. He doesn't have a ship either, but his boss Davik has one we can poach.
I need someone to steal the Sith launch codes from the base. Without those codes, any ship leaving the atmosphere will be disintegrated by the Sith fleet's automated defense guns.
Our only problem is there's no way for us to enter this base.
The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it.
Well, that's great and all, but since we're here, we might as well complete the rest of the duel arena. They're all relatively easy, except for Ice. That name alone makes me want to go, Dios mío. With all the combatants dealt with, we get a decent sum of money and some experience. Now we can talk to Bendak and set up a proper death match. This is going to take some time, so let's make sure to come back before we decide to leave. You know, I don't know where I got it, but I got the Rat Ghoul serum. That'll be a nice addition to my light side points. Continuing the cleanup, let's talk to Wrinkleface about those Promised Land journals.
You have done a great thing, Upworlder. Look at these journals.
What? No, it can't be. Are these real, Rukil? Is this information accurate? We could leave by nightfall. I will tell the others to prepare for the journey.
We must part ways here, Upworlder. I sense your destiny is yet to be chosen. But the destiny of my people is at the end of the long journey ahead of us.
Okay, we cleared out a homeless camp. Plus rep. I think that's everything. Now with a bit of deception, we can collect our own astromech droid for the Sith base. And yeah, it's as easy as that. Though the receptionist knows we're not supposed to be here, and will call the guards if we don't think of something. How about some money? Well, that was an easy bribe, just 25 credits. But the first door I open has all those guards, so fuck. Now it's just open every door and kill everything that moves. There's an alien in the cell, but only the sharpest mind can solve a puzzle to get him out.
I think I did this and then that.
There are more Sith throughout the facility, but in its command center lies a dark side apprentice. And the epic battle commences. With the Sith dead and the launch codes found on his body, I think we've wasted enough time to fight Bendak's Star Killer in the arena. Anything goes in this fight, so I'm just gonna throw grenades at him and run away when he throws his. I truly am the greatest, yada yada yada. Okay, it's taken a long-ass time, but let's go talk to Canderous and finally leave Taris. His plan is for us to pose as potential employees for Davik with Canderous as our representative. We'll steal his ship and escape Taris, but something is happening in the orbit.
summon me, Lord Malak?
The search for Bastila is taking too long. We cannot risk her escaping Taris. Destroy the entire planet.
The entire planet, Lord Malak? But there are billions of people on Taris. We'd be slaughtering countless innocent civilians, not to mention our own men still on the surface.
Your predecessor once made the mistake of questioning my orders, Admiral. Surely you are not so foolish as to make the same mistake.
Of course not, my Lord Malak. I will do as you command, but it will take several hours to position our fleet.
Then I suggest you begin immediately. You are dismissed, Admiral.
Yes, Lord Malak.
Well, that's terrifying. Looks like we have a time limit. But let's not rush a conversation with Davik now. Apparently, he heard about the swoop race that I won, so that makes me a great bounty hunter, I guess. Davik agrees to try us out for the exchange, but not before a tour of his estate.
Ah, there she is. The Ebonhawk, my pride and joy, the fastest ship in the Outer Rim. The shields are completely impregnable. Nobody can get past them without the codes to try and steal my baby.
Well, thanks for telling us how to steal your ship, Davik. They have a slave quarters? What's up, Ursula? I'd love a massage.
How typically male. Is it possible for you to keep in mind that we have more pressing business to attend to?
Whoa, shut the fuck up! At least I'm not translucent. I'm sore. In all the right areas. Right, Medusa?
As you wish, Master.
No. Okay, where was I? There's a man in a torture cage, and in return for freeing him, gives us access codes to Davik's ship. But when we reach the hangar...
Damn those Sith, they're bombing the whole planet. Look what we got here. Thieves in a hangar.
I'll take care of them, Davik. I've been looking forward to this for a long time.
So it's a battle for the ship.
You may have me outnumbered and outgunned. If I'm going down, I'm taking all of you with me. Damn those Sith. I'll bring this whole hangar down around our ears.
Oh, jeez. Kalo's just dead. He's fucking dead.
Taris is defenseless against our assault, Lord Malak. They are offering no resistance. The city is in ruins.
Resume the bombardment, Commander. Wipe this pathetic planet from the face of the galaxy.
With the full might of Lord Malak's ship, the entire city of Taris is bombarded around us as we fly out of orbit.
Plot a course for Dantooine. There's a Jedi enclave there where we can find refuge.
Incoming fighters!
To the gun turrets. You have to hold the Sith fighters off until we get those hyperspace coordinates punched in.
Oh fuck. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. With the last of the interceptors down, we enter hyperspace to the planets. Cutscene?
Dantooine.
Oh, there we go. Well, this is the Jedi Enclave.
Why are you not wearing the customary robes of the Jedi?
Blood, I'm not a Jedi. I'm not sure why you would think that, since it seems anyone could just come here. Unless...
Bastila tells us you are strong in the Force. We are considering you for Jedi training.
Jedi training?
We should discuss this matter more fully in private.
What? Thankfully, I don't have to wait, but I do get another vision in my sleep.
The dark side is strong in this place. I can feel its power. Is this wise? The ancient Jedi sealed this archway. If we pass beyond this door, we can never go back. The Order will surely banish us. Are the secrets of the Star Forge so valuable? Can its power truly be worth the risk?
And Mission also has something to say.
I was thinking about Taris. I still can't believe it's gone. I mean, I grew up there and now it's just gone.
Yeah, chin up. Turns out that dream we had has more significance. This Jedi Council here wants us to investigate those same ruins, but not before our training starts to become a Jedi.
The path you have chosen to walk is difficult. Meditation will teach you to channel the power of the Force. Seek wisdom in the teachings of the great masters of our order. You and Bastila share a special bond. Do not be afraid to turn to her when you need help in your training. Yet even though you are a mere apprentice, your potential is unlimited, and your progress amazing. In all my years, I have never seen one who has mastered the initial training so quickly. You have done in weeks.
It's actually been weeks? So I'm in the Jedi Order, but I don't got the, lightsaber. So a test of knowledge is required. The tenets of the Jedi Code. I don't know the Jedi Code. This guy knows it. I'm just gonna write this down or take a screenshot or something. Okay, I'm ready for this test. Well, with that done, now I can choose a lightsaber color. I'm going with green, because why not? There's one final test for me, but now it's time to leave the Enclave and walk the surface of Dantooine. All the same, there's many problems the surrounding citizens are facing. Mandalorians killed this man's daughter, this woman lost her husband, and her last keepsake of him is a droid, which she also lost. And the wildlife of the planet has become hostile, and we have to investigate a grove that seems to be causing it. Great for testing out my new lightsaber, or some Mandalorians that I come across. But after some exploring, I rescue a droid. Are you Elisa's droid?
Did she send you to find me? Please do not tell her you saw me.
So you're running from her?
Yes, but I have my reasons. I'm afraid my elder became a bit too attached to me. Obsessed, even. She tried to treat me as her dead husband. It was not healthy for her.
Bruh, she's crazy. Okay, there's not really a good choice here. Either send that droid back to that crazy bitch or send the last memory of her husband away. Yeah, I'm just gonna send it back.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't know what I would have done if I had lost him.
She's not exactly listening to me. And again, for whatever reason, I didn't do a bad thing. I truly am the Dr. Phil of Star Wars. So I went spelunking in a cave. Apparently this is where you can find a bunch of lightsaber crystals. And dude, there's so many. They're even in these eggs. 16. I found 16 crystals in this one little area. And there's a woman sitting at what I can only assume is the grove.
I will be your doom!
Oh, potatoes! Oh no, it's Darth Lucky Charms. I better put her down quickly. This is gonna take a while.
You are strong. Stronger than me.
Dude, you can't just defeat Yoda. The council sent me here to stop her. Apparently she killed her master and fled here to listen to Radiohead and drink black coffee. Though with just the right words we can convince her to return to the Enclave. But you don't have to. If you want to kill her, go for it. Though this woman doesn't seem too happy with that choice.
The Juhani I knew deserved more than this. She deserved more from the council and more from you.
But of course I'm the good guy, so Juhani's cooped up well in the Enclave. And it turns out she didn't kill her master, so whatever. Also, she's a companion now. Get used to her for what little I'm gonna show her. Saving Juhani was our final task, and our training is complete. It's time to focus on the ruins from our dream, although it would be if we weren't interrupted.
I demand justice! The Central family is a blight upon Dantooine.
It looks like the ruins will have to wait. Matale's son is missing and blames a second family, the Sandrils, for his disappearance. This sounds familiar. On the way to the Sandrils, we can confront the Mandalorian leader. I almost forgot to do that. And on the travel to the estate, I found a body of one Cassius Sandril. I think the family would like to know this.
I have been informed by my protocol droid that you have news about my son Cassius.
Yeah, he was killed by Kath hounds.
Kath hounds? I was so certain the Matali family was to blame. But this changes nothing. My own son is dead. Why should I shed one tear about the disappearance of my bitter enemy's son?
Typical. Anything to continue the feud, which
A family feud? So this is all the confirmation that we need, I guess. Shen Matali is held prisoner at his estate, so the only rightful way to free him is to sneak in from a back entrance and destroy all the security the Sandrils have. Oh, just don't go into his office, he might hear us. Hey, what's up, man?
Rescue me? No. I won't leave. It's too dangerous.
So he doesn't want to leave without Nurik's daughter. Fucking go figure. I gotta fucking walk about 10 feet over to her, that asshole. She says yes and walks outside. That's crazy. I gotta fucking walk back to the airhead. Your girlfriend's outside, bro. Go get her.
Rahasia. Well, thank goodness you managed to escape.
She walked outside. That's all she did.
No, we know that you must have gone to great personal risk to get us out of the Sandril estate undetected.
No, I didn't. Wait, undetected? We're standing right outside the estate. What the fuck are you talking about?
There you are, Shen.
Father! Mr. Matale.
Rahasia!
Kesha.
Father!
Mr. Sandril.
Nurik. Alan!
Hitler.
Now
I will get revenge for your transgressions.
All right, everyone calm down. Come on, what would Shakespeare do? Oh wait, we'd all die. Kids, just go run away. I guess all this reference play lets Karth want to open up a bit to us.
When I think of all the men who betrayed us, the one that stands out above all of them is the one that I respected the most. Saul. Admiral Saul Karath is the commander of the entire Sith fleet. He's half the reason Malak has done so well in the war. He taught me everything about being a soldier, and I looked up to him. I know now that he was trying to recruit me into the Sith, but I couldn't have conceived of it back then. I argued with him and he got angry and he left. I never saw him again. I remember waking up as the first of the Sith bombers snuck past our defenses and began destroying half of our docked ships. I knew right away what had happened. I mean, I could have stopped him. I could have stopped it all. No, I fought Saul for years now, and if I ever catch up to him, he will regret what he's done. But I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's go.
But finally, it's time to search these ancient ruins. Ruins that seem to be over 20,000 years old. Earth years, I guess. In here is a trial for a star map of the Star Forge. Ooh, but you know, not before fighting this one singular droid for about 2 minutes. Now, what's this great puzzle to lead to this famed great Star Forge? Identify 3 primary life-giving seeds. Oceanic, grassland, and arboreal. And in the opposite room is an opposite question. Identify 3 death-giving seeds. Oh, I wonder. There's a fucking Jedi on the ground. He'd like somehow failed this. I'm not even mad, just disappointed.
This must be where their journey down the dark side began. This is a map. Revan and Malak must have used this to lead them to the Star Forge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Star Forge ourselves. It must be a tool of some type. Or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more.
Well then, we definitely have our quest set out. Now I just need permission to go on it.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets.
Finally, we're no longer shuttled to specific areas. Each planet has its own story, and we can choose which order we arrive at. But narratively, I think it works best if we start with Tatooine.
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak. Kalo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course.
Her companions are nothing to me, Kalo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me, there is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Karath.
Okay, you know this place. It's like in every movie, and pretty much every TV show as well. It's Tatooine, but really old. There's no standing government or gangs. Tatooine is a corporatocracy. The business being circa corporations, and they certainly seem to have a handle of things. Apparently no one decided to check who I was and my ship. And now this puss face releases animals all over the Ebonok. That's a good boy. So this is the city of Anchorhead, bustling with life and atmosphere.
My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I just can't sell it to Faza without a license.
Turns out there's an opportunity for hunting in a desert world. Maybe we could try and get a hunting license. Though we walk right into conflict. Something about murdering a village.
We are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
Not for sale. There should be some way to get a license.
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later.
Well, that's one way to get it. And let's end this conversation before YouTube takes down the video for using the term Sand People. Bastila, gosh damn it, what do you want?
A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses.
Look, I ain't gonna be evil in this. Not in this playthrough, at least.
That's good to hear. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well. Your power could be a gift or a curse.
So that one alien just kind of waited outside to talk to me? It thinks there's a peaceful solution to the Sand People problem. That's it. Like, yeah. Hey, look, there's Jawas. Oh, and more Sith. And they're dead. Fucking kill me. We're here. It's the swoop races. All of this is mainly just for credits. There's not really a purpose, and more importantly, it's really difficult. It's all the same track, and at a point, there's just no margin for error at all. And it took a lot of tries. 2240 is my time, and that's the new record. I'm skipping a lot of places here. There's just nothing but flavor text and doesn't really offer anything to the story. But that doesn't mean everywhere is useless. This shopkeep has a problematic droid he's quite fond of getting rid of.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you?
HK-47 is not just a Microsoft Sam Terminator. For Tatooine, he'll be our translator. Even though I know a ton of alien language, I can't speak Jawa. But with the help of HK, the Jawa's friends, I think, are kidnapped by sand people. Which works out since I need to kill the sand people. Right off the bat, this woman's fucking nuts.
Hello there.
Oh, but what did she do?
Just a little something to remember me by. Something that symbolizes our years together. Something that will blow up in his face.
Her husband's right next to her, by the way. I could save him by repairing all 4 of those droids. Or...
Let's see how these rigged out droids like me jumping around. Hopefully the explosion kills you, too.
Sometimes you'll be raided by sand people, which is great. I need their weapons for the cash, but some also drop their uniforms. This could be very useful. Let's see. There's raids with a W. Also the Sand People Enclave. I'm wearing the uniforms to sneak around, by the way. The sheer audacity of us just walking into this base is respectable. So much that we can talk to the chieftain right away. If we were Sith, or just wanted to get some extra money, we could just kill him right away and be done with it. But since we're supposed to be the good guy, a barter. Stop it with the killings, and I'll give you moisture vaporators. Well, I don't want to talk about it, okay? I totally didn't spend about 20 minutes trying to figure out where to get these. It's in the Circa office. You just talk to this guy. Return to the chieftain? He gives me his gaffy stick for whatever reason. Save those Jawas, claim my reward. Star map, please? Damn it, Bastila.
You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan. We did not kill Revan, however. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded.
Okay, great. That Jawa that doesn't speak good by the gate, he's gonna help us find that star map. Apparently, a hunter is after a crate dragon. Our star map is in its lair. Oh, great. He doesn't speak English. So this guy planted a bunch of mines outside the cave. We need that crate dragon to come out and trigger them. That means we need some banthas, but oh no, we're attacked by more sand people. That's okay. I'm a skilled Jedi, and I'll just save scum if I die here. I don't see any of the banthas, but the crate dragon's dead anyways. Good hunting, dude. I just need that star map with some really gross statues around it. Well, it's never that easy. Kalo Nord is back from Taris. I don't know how you survived. Like, seriously, I don't know how the fuck you did escape. Oh shit, oh shit. It's the famed bounty hunter. And now he's dead. Well, that really is it. We're done with Tatooine. Now, it's time for the planet Kashyyyk. It's doing that thing again.
Another vision.
So Kashyyyk is the Wookiee planet, and the game really wants you to pick Zalbar. Also, since there's a bunch of Wookiees, that means I have to voice over them because, well, yeah. The landing area, similar to Tatooine, is also run by the Circa. They've set up a slave operation here. Something that Zalbar himself escaped from, though he'll tell us there's more. His brother made deals with the slavers, and enraged from the actions, attacked his own brother. This landed Zalbar exiled from Kashyyyk. He wants the best for his people, but of course, Bastila wants the fucking attention.
I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Tal Ravan, as all Padawans do. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Now, this landing strip is cool and all, but with the slavers that feel like a Colonel Sanders get-together, the star map's just not gonna be here, and it seems Zalbar's getting homesick. The Sith are here, too. They even have the same dialogue as the Tatooine ones. Well, I guess it's time. The only other place is the Wookiee homestead. Let's get this family reunion underway. So this is Zalbar's brother, Chundar, chieftain of this clan of Wookiees. To summarize, their father is being enslaved by the Circa, and Chundar will keep Zalbar here for the foreseeable future. So that's a companion down. It might be worth winning some favor with our chieftain here. A separate exile is fighting in the Shadowlands, which is like the ground floor of the planet. We need to find this Mad Claw, as he puts it, and kill him.
Hey, Bastila. You ever use the Force just for fun? You know, a little jolt to the Force to trip up some jerk who's ticking you off?
I would never use the Force for such petty and trivial revenge.
There's gotta be times when you've thought about it.
I merely have the years of training to give me the wisdom and understanding to see how childish such an act would be.
Childish? Is that a crack about my age? You ain't much older than me, Miss High and Mighty. Just 'cause you're some Jedi doesn't mean you can be a prissy little... What the... Hey, that wasn't funny.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Mission. Come now, we have to get going.
Our only way down to the Shadowlands is a singular elevator. Okay, I think I'm starting to understand why these Wookiees keep going mad down here. Because of these fucking monkeys. Dude, I love monkeys more than I'll ever love my future malformed children. But these space monkeys are so fucking loud and persistent. I'm already going mad and it's only been 2 minutes. Turns out Jedi just wander around here. How do you do it? How do you handle a constant monkey noise?
I'm Jolie. Jolie Bindo. Follow me to my camp.
Dude, I thought my name was Yoda. Look at your house. Jolie's honestly such a bitter old man. He could take us further into the Shadowlands, but wants our help first.
Since they began expanding the Shadowlands, the Circa have left me alone for the most part. Until recently, anyway. A group of them set up camp not far from here. Poachers is all they are. I'd like them removed from this place.
So here's your options. You can either run over here, kill them all. Pretty simple, but you'll get a big scolding from Jolie. Oh no. Or be a good boy and disable those sound emitters and let giant predators kill them instead. Hey, you don't gotta be faster than the monster, just faster than your friend. I got rid of those poachers for you. Now he's going to open another door for me. Good thing I'm incompetent. Seriously, if I could open these doors, I'd have 3 fewer friends. Just like real life. Immediately entering this area, a Wookiee's being attacked by Mandos. This is actually the first real bug I encountered, and the screen just goes black. At least I could still loot the bodies. Anyway, this Wookiee begs for our aid. I could also just let him die. Something about a hunting party? I don't know. I don't trust anyone with a name I can't pronounce. Like, what the fuck? Looks like Russian. Shout out. Okay, chill. It's time to get serious. The star map is just right here. Although I can't access it, there's a computer to interact with.
Yes, there's the thing. Obstinate machine. I've no doubt it holds what you seek. Good luck getting it operational.
Primary neural recognition complete. Preliminary match found.
Match found? What the... It always muttered something about rejected patterns for me.
Begin socialized interface. Awaiting instruction. Greetings. This terminal has not been accessed for quite some time.
The star map is restricted until I pass this computer's test to find if I'm ready or familiar. It's as if I've been here before, that I placed this here. The questions are hypotheticals, testing my psyche.
Hypothetical. You and this Zalbar are captured and separated. If you both remain silent, 1 year in prison for each of you. Call Zalbar a traitor, and he will serve 5 years, while you serve none. He is offered the same deal. But if you both accuse the other, you both serve 2 years. What do you do?
Picking trust rather than self-preservation is incorrect. Presumably, if this was placed by Darth Revan and Malak, I just need to answer in the shoes of a Sith. Because of this reversal, the star map opens and I'm 1 step closer to the Starforge. This leaves us with a lot more questions than answers though. Why did the console answer to me but not Jolie? Did we know Revan and Malak, or maybe did they know us? We don't know. All that's left is freeing Zalbar, if we choose to do that, that is. We could just leave Kashyyyk right now. But if we want to save our friend, we'll need to do some more exploring. That's where we find this old ritual stone. It's not really important. Just wrap a corpse on this vine and... Oh, old Xbox. Just use your imagination. Because apparently there is a sword blade embedded into this creature. We'll take that. Also a white Wookiee.
He's almost feral after all this time. Calm yourself, Freya. We are friends. Don't you remember me?
So after Freyr's little tantrum, we have a chance to reason with him. This is actually Zalbar's father, and if we want our Wookiee back, we'll need to work with him. Tradition dictates our success. He may challenge his son for chieftain if he has an old ceremonial blade, that blade we just picked up. Or you could just kill him. That was our task anyways. So everyone's speaking Wookiee-nese, so let me give you the abridged version. Okay, father goes, "I'm gonna kill you with this sword. And Black Sun goes, "You're really old." And Brown Sun goes, "Shut up, both of you." I say, "You tell him, Brother Bear, and you need to side with your father." And then we just kill everyone. GG's, I'm the best, and I don't like slavery. I'm so righteous. Though, Bastila has a lot to say before we leave. With every conversation, Bastila's walls break down, and there's more than just a few opportunities for flirting.
I doubt the Council would approve if they knew we were busy discussing our mutual attraction when we should be saving the galaxy from Malak.
Mutual attraction? I knew you were interested in me.
Mutual attraction? I never said... It's just an expression. I admit, there were times that I wondered if this is more than just a mission to stop Malak.
I get the feeling that there's more going on than I know.
I have come to depend on you, not just for the sake of the mission, but for my own sake as well. I'm glad you're with us.
You made that sound very painful for you to admit.
It occurred to me that I may have been too critical of you, too demanding at times.
Thank you, I appreciate the gesture.
I know you must be getting sick of my lectures about the dark side and everything else. You deserve to know how much I respect and admire you. I had to tell you how much I care for you. As a friend, of course.
We could be more than friends, Bastila.
Please, it's not allowed. I have to remain true to the Jedi ideal. You are a true servant of the light. You follow the tenets of the Jedi Order despite the lure of the dark side. Don't you find it difficult at all?
It's a struggle for me, sometimes.
That's a relief to hear. It's good to know I'm not alone. I just think about all the evil that the Sith have caused, and I get so furious. Yet we are told that these feelings are the path to the dark side. The very thought that I could become as evil as Malak, I just can't fathom it. It just doesn't seem possible. The fact of the matter is I have never possessed much skill at controlling myself. It's increasingly obvious I am unable to guide you properly.
Maybe we can help each other out.
You continue to be there for me, don't you? You're not like any man I've ever met before. I find myself watching you when I don't mean to. I'm thinking about you and I don't want to. It isn't supposed to be like this.
Are you interested in me, or my ability to use the Force?
It's more than that. Maybe it's the bond we share. It gives us a certain intimacy. I need to be away from this bond of ours. I need to weaken it. I need to be anywhere but near you.
You could leave, if you had to.
And go where? I am needed here, just as you are. I think we should have some privacy for this. We can talk about this the next time we return to the Ebon Hawk. You're stronger than I am, and there's no point in telling me otherwise. You will be a great Jedi, I think. Malak has to be stopped. How can I do that if I let myself be blinded by my feelings for you? I have to resist. I have to be strong for both of us. But I can't. Malak will...
Just shut up and kiss me, you babbling fool.
Oh my.
We got to kiss Bastila. Now, usually that would be all, but now we need to go back to Tatooine. It doesn't have to be Tatooine, but this is convenient. This woman claims to know Bastila's mother, of all people. Her name is Helena, and there's mention of some kind of condition. We'll find her in the cantina, but the family reunion is anything but cheerful.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
I'm here, Mother. But don't you recognize me?
What do you expect when I haven't so much as had a picture of you since you left?
Now, what is this about? Where is Father?
Then you haven't heard. Your father is dead, Bastila. That is part of the reason why I was looking for you.
Dead? What happened? What did you do to him?
Isn't this a lovely reunion? Already she's flinging insults at me. So yes, fine. I brought your father here to look for Krayt Dragon Pearls. He took an expedition into the Tatooine desert, and he died. I want you to use those senses of yours. I want you to find him. I want you to bring back his holocron.
Since we've already been here, this won't be much of a chore. Just go back to the Krayt Dragon Cave. So let us return.
Back already? Have you even looked for the holocron yet?
I have the holocron, Mother. I'm just not sure I want to give it to you. My mother is notoriously deceptive when she wants something. Why should she have the holocron?
Is it too difficult to believe that I am a dying woman who simply wishes to see her husband one last time? He spent all his last years trying to pay for my treatments.
Your treatments?
I'm dying, Bastila. I did not lie about that.
Here, take these 500 credits. That's all I have. Go to Coruscant and find a doctor. I'll meet you there after what I have to do.
But I already told you there's nothing that can...
Please take it. I want to see you again, when we can talk.
Oh, all right, I will. You do what you have to, Bastila. You go make your father and I proud.
I'll try. Farewell, Mother.
And that's the Bastila storyline. It doesn't really go further than this, and I can't delay this anymore. The reality is set in that I have to go through Manaan.
Calo Nord is dead, Lord Malak. He has failed in his mission. Forgive me.
The penalty for failure is death, Admiral Kareth. But the failure was Calo's, not yours. You may rise.
Shall I hire another bounty hunter, Lord Malak?
No mere bounty hunter can stand against a Jedi. I shall not make the same mistake again. My apprentice, Darth Bandon, shall take care of our young Jedi friend.
Well, why have you gone and done that?
Find Bastila and bring her to me, alive if possible.
As you command, Master.
The ocean city of Manaan. Don't let the beauty fool you. I find this planet painful. The dream we shared showed a star map underwater. Somehow we'll need to explore it. Immediately we witness a dispute between a Sith and Republic officer.
Don't make me laugh, you gutless simp.
Damn, go off, King. In all seriousness, we learned a few things from this. 1, there's dual occupation of this city. 2, any physicality will be prosecuted. And 3, what the fuck is Kolto?
You're joking, right? It's the most powerful healing agent in the galaxy. I would have died several times myself if we didn't have this stuff handy. But the reason it's important here is that Kolto is only found naturally on Manaan, and all of our attempts to synthesize it have failed miserably. So, we sit here on the surface, the Selkath harvesting what Kolto bubbles up from the bottom of the ocean, and we buy it from them.
Well, okay then. For the time, this place is honestly beautiful. I love the look of it. Though we run into a woman that wants to see Jolie of all people, and I didn't bring him. So I gotta run all the way back to my ship! When I come back with the old man, she tells us that one of Jolie's old friends is in jail and sentenced to death. We can become arbiter of this trial and try to prove his innocence. That is, if he even is innocent. Sunry here is charged with murder, though he claims to be framed. In a bar, one of these Selkath wants us to investigate missing Selkaths. And just outside, we can eavesdrop a Republic officer commission a mercenary with considerable pay. Cool. So the scene of the murder is at this hotel. We'll have to do some questioning.
The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. Couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running.
And what about you?
I looked out after a minute and saw Glupor in the hall by Alasa's room and Sunry running like the wind. I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course. And her cloak fell open. And seeing as how Alasa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest.
And this motherfucker doesn't speak English, so I'll make it quick for you. He planted a Republic medal on Alasa's corpse. That's it. Though this investigation leads us to the Republic embassy, Roland here also claims Sunry's being framed. It's not very helpful, but maybe he can help with the star map. You know, like the reason we're here?
Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first.
Great. A droid these boys were using to spy on whatever was damaged and captured by the Sith here. And if we find its recordings, he'll help us with the star map. We actually get a few options to enter the Sith embassy. The first is to just trespass to the Sith docking area and fight our way to the robot. If we can hack into a stolen pass card, we can just walk right in. But I'm big dumb and I don't understand this math. Look at all those numbers. That's more than my fingers. No thank you. I can hack into this computer though and see quote-unquote Sunry killing Alasa. So yeah, Sunry's not innocent. But our final option is to interrogate a Sith officer. It's nothing special really. Slowly break him, fail, save scum, you know, the usual.
What do you want? Please don't hurt us.
Of course, they would never believe we let you go so easily, but they would all too happily believe you betrayed them.
You can't do this to me. They would kill me in ways too horrible for you to imagine.
What's the passcode to the Sith base?
It's Zeta 245698 Alpha.
Good. With this pass, you should be able to get into the Sith base without trouble.
And I plan on it. Let me in. I have the passcode. Well, okay, this seems familiar. I guess at the end of the day, I just have to kill people. Look, it takes a while, okay? Here's the droid I was looking for. That's it. However, deeper into this base are some Selkath being trained to be Dark Jedi. I try to convince them to leave, that the Sith are evil, but they don't believe me. So I'll need to find proof. Okay, there's our proof. That genuinely just works. Wow, what a quest. But that's everything, so we can leave. Oh. Uh-oh. Looks like I've been arrested. Apparently I was being too loud, and killing people is against the law. Now I have my own arbiter to defend my case. which is actually kind of fucked, because I'm not innocent here. I'm actually guilty, but I have to lie and mislead to defend myself, or the court's gonna kill me. So let's get our best Ace Attorney act on.
You stand accused of the grievous murder of many Sith and extensive property damage to their embassy here. How do you plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor, and I can prove it. I found this data pad.
We have verified that this is indeed a Sith data pad, indicating their complicity in a plot to overthrow the lawful government of Manaan. You have been found innocent and may leave as you desire. This trial is now over.
I did it. Since I completed my task for the Republic Embassy, it's their turn to help with the star map. There's a secret lab built under the Sea of Manaan, yet these Republicans lost contact with it a while ago. Every mercenary sent down there never returns, but our star map could be down there. They'll supply a submarine that will go down to the seafloor of Manaan. I float down from the top of the base and appear at the bottom. Right off the bat, this man urges us to leave. Apparently, the Selkath that worked here have gone insane and will attack anyone on sight. And it's true, both Selkath and security will fight us on sight, though there is a man that's locked himself inside this locker.
Is somebody out there? Fishy, 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 come and eat me too. You can't get me, little fishy. Nothing here. I'm safe behind my walls.
I'm here to investigate this place, yo.
Investigate? You're just like the others. Fodder for the Selkath. Walk and fish next. Trump, trump, trump. If you can run, you might be fast food.
When the Selkath went insane and started killing everybody, I locked myself in here. I'm safe in here. Nothing can hurt me in here. No fishy food for me.
Only the ones left in the south part of the base might still be alive, or where the Kotor is. Few fishies there, but many, many, many fishies in between the water.
What made the Selkath insane?
Don't know. Go ask them. When the demon screamed, it shook every mind in the station. We fell to the ground but survived. Fishy fishies, though, they just got hungry.
Surprisingly, this is kind of helpful. To get to the other part of this laboratory, we'll need to use the airlock and walk along the sea floor. It is so freaking slow. And there are dead ends. So you'll end up having to backtrack just to talk to this guy that's just standing here for some reason. But he dies anyways, so who cares? When you make it to this separate part of the laboratory and past the Selkath, you'll find yourself in a trap set by these insane scientists. I escaped it, of course, but man, are these people testing my Jedi patience. They do know the star map. This base was created to secretly farm Kolto on Manaan, but some time ago,
the work teams were outside in the rift near the vent. Then there was this rumbling and my head felt like it was splitting open.
This monster rose up from the rift.
It was a Firaxa shark, I think. Bigger than anything I'd ever seen before. Then all the Selkath started screaming too. And they turned on us.
And all those other Firaxan sharks? Those might be its offspring.
Which would be why they all swarmed when it called out to them. Children coming to protect their mother.
We'll have to stop this shark if we want to find our star map. So we have two options. The first is to destroy the machinery here. That would appease the shark and let us continue. Or we can poison this shark and come to the same resolution. Now, I have no idea how to destroy this, and I definitely don't remember how I did it, but sure, the shark is no longer hostile. I read the star map, and now I have to slowly walk all the way back to the surface. And again, these fucking police want me to go to courts again. I just have to explain what happened verbatim. That would be it, but oh no, I never talked about the Sunri murder investigation. So let's recap. This man heard a gunshot from Sunri's room and saw him running out of the building. This one planted a Republic medal on Alassa. This is Sunri's wife. Yeah. All that's left is Sunri himself. And I don't think any of these questions are gonna help. Yeah, no they didn't. Sunri's gone. He's sentenced to life in prison. I failed. That's right, cry. I'm sick of this planet as it is.
What happened? What's going on?
Sith interdictor ship. They must have been waiting for us on the hyperspace route. We're caught in their tractor beam. It's the Leviathan. Saul Karrath's vessel. My old mentor.
Hey yo, how's my driving?
When the Sith attacked my homeworld, my family was destroyed that day and my wife died in the Sith bombardment.
Okay, Karth, that's great. We don't really have an option here. We're captured by Lord Malak, and yeah, we're kind of fucked. Thankfully, Juhani, remember her? She could go invisible, and we're gonna use that to rescue us and escape.
Karth, it has been far too long since we last spoke. I see the recent months have not been kind in your case. face. I barely recognized you. You're an insignificant part of these events anyway. Lord Malak is far more interested in your Jedi companions. He has great plans for them. However, Lord Malak is in another sector. It may be some time before he arrives, so I suppose I will have to fill in for him until then. Activate the torture fields.
Can I interject here? I don't really...
It is time to put your loyalty to the test. I doubt torturing you will gain me your true cooperation. The interrogation will begin now. Each time you refuse to answer or give me a false answer, Bastila will suffer.
Oh, this is like a quiz show. Oh, that's awesome. But how do I know this isn't a trick?
Enough. You see what happens when you try to defy me. Now, tell me your mission. How were the Jedi planning on using you to stop Lord Malak and our Sith Armada?
Now that's a very good question. I have no fucking idea. How's that wrong?
Now I will ask again. On what mission did the Jedi Council send you?
Why is my screen black? Am I dead? I pass. I can't figure it out. She'll be okay.
No! No! I beg you, no! Mercy! No!
I see I'm wasting my time here. When Malak arrives, you will learn my interrogation techniques are considered merciful among the Sith. I will leave you here in your cell with a small taste of the horrors you will suffer.
What? Don't shock me!
It is fortunate you were able to resist the Admiral's questioning. The fate of the galaxy could be changed by revealing the slightest piece of vital information. I have to confess something. There was a moment, just a moment, when part of me was hoping you would tell him what he wanted to know, just to make the horrible pain stop.
Yeah, but where the fuck is Juhani? She should be here by now. Meanwhile, on the Leviathan, I'm sneaking around. Oh, fuck. And then she saved us. So now it's just a long trek through the Sith ship, killing many enemies and accidentally killing myself. Hooray, I love that I can do that. As well as going outside the ship in a spacesuit for about 2 seconds. More guards and such, but we made our way right to the bridge.
Very resourceful. I assume you had some part in this. You learned your lessons well from me.
The only thing you taught me was betrayal and death, Saul.
Don't be a fool. I'm giving you and your companions a chance to surrender, a chance to live. Darth Malak himself is on his way. He'll be arriving any moment.
He speaks the truth, Karth. I can feel the Dark Lord's presence approaching.
Malak will destroy you. But if you throw down your weapons now, I will ask my master to be merciful.
I've seen enough of Sith mercy.
Yeah, but then we killed them all.
Karth.
It's time to finish this.
Yeah, dude. Fucking kill him.
No, Karth. Not like this. Do not give in to the hate.
Karth. Must tell you something. Come closer. You didn't know, did you? Remember my dying word?
He's gone. He said it can't be true, can it? No, it can't. Damn you, Saul. Damn you. Basil, it is true, isn't it? And you knew. You and the whole damn Jedi Council, you knew the whole time.
Karth, it's not what you think. We had no other choice. Please, you don't understand.
So make me understand.
Not here, Karth. Please, there's no time. Malak is coming. This isn't the place.
Well then, that was very interesting. We're also just kept out of the loop, so what does this even mean? But on the run to the Ebon Hawk, the Sith Lord himself finally shows himself to us. Oh shit.
Darth Malak.
Down you go!
I hope you weren't thinking of leaving so soon, Bastila. Even now, I can hardly believe my eyes. Tell me, why did the Jedi spare you?
Wait, that was to me?
What?
You mean you don't know?
All this time and you still haven't figured it out. I wonder how long you would have stayed blind to the truth. Even the combined power of the Jedi Council couldn't keep your true identity buried forever, could it?
The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes.
The Council would not normally accept an adult for training, but this is a special case.
They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity.
Tatooine Kashyyyk, Manaan, Korriban. Revan visited each of these worlds searching for clues to reveal the hidden location of the Starforge.
The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Starforge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them?
Do I even know my past? How does Malik know dark side, light side, Sith, Jedi, the Sith, star maps, Bastila, Revan? Synapses reconnect and the memories are clear. It all makes sense. I am Darth Revan. This is all too much to handle.
When the Jedi strike team boarded your vessel, I saw my day had come. I ordered my own ships to fire on your bridge. I thought I could destroy all my enemies with a single glorious victory. I never dreamed the Jedi would take you alive from the wreckage.
But the Jedi didn't kill me.
The Jedi are fools. Originally, I assumed you had died in the battle.
But why did you betray Revan?
You knew I would one day challenge you for supremacy, but you underestimated me.
Bastila?
It's true. Your mind was destroyed, but I used the Force to preserve the flicker of life in your body.
A rash and futile hope. The dark side is too strong, my power is too great. Once I defeat you in combat, no one will question my claim to the Sith throne. My triumph will be complete.
Not while I'm still here, Malik. But just as it seems I have the upper hand...
I'll hold Malik off. You two get out of here. Find the Starforge.
Thanks to Bastila, we're able to escape the Leviathan and make the jump to hyperspace. But there's a lot to talk about amongst the crew.
You mean she's dead?
Bah, Malik won't kill her. Don't be foolish. He'll want to use her battle meditation against the Republic.
Not so fast. They deserve to know the truth about you. Do you want to tell them what Malik said, or should I?
I am Darth Revan.
You're Darth Revan? Do you remember anything about being the Dark Lord?
Not really.
It seems to me that if you don't really remember anything about being Revan, then it doesn't really matter anymore.
Of course it still matters. The whole time we've been chasing after Malik, we've had his old Sith master right at our side.
I don't see the Sith Lord standing here. I see a friend who's been with us through thick and thin. Big Z and I will stick by you. We won't desert you now.
I will not abandon you in this difficult time, as you did not abandon me.
I'm not here to judge you. You'll do what you have to do.
I'm your man until the end, Revan. No matter how this plays out.
Well, that's everyone, Karth. What about you?
As long as this mission stays on course, I'll stick with you. But I won't let you betray the Republic under any circumstances.
With or without Bastila, we still need to find the last star map. And we'll find it at the planet of Korriban. At least we would if we didn't need to talk to Karth right now. What were you saying?
I had a wife and a son on Telos. I thought they would be safe there, but my task force arrived too late to be of much help. His name was Dustil, and I don't know what happened to him. The colony was a complete ruin, and we never found any trace of him. If I'm gonna live past Saul, I need you to as well. Let me protect you. From yourself, from the Sith. You have to let me try, because I never got the chance to save my wife and son.
Well, that was a lot. It's quite apparent what we're going to be dealing with here at Korriban. It looks like we'll be dealing with a lot of Sith, so it's good to keep a low profile. Though it feels like I'm dealing with college students.
Amuse us, make us laugh, and we might just consider allowing you to live.
Oh, okay. I got a joke for you. So, these two Mandalorians are out in the woods, right?
Go on.
One of them collapses. He doesn't seem to be breathing, and his eyes are glazed. The other Mandalorian takes out his communicator and contacts his commander.
I've heard this one before.
He gasps, "My partner has collapsed. I don't know what to do." After a moment, the commander responds, Calm down. I can help.
And then?
First, let's make sure your partner is dead. Then there's a silence. Then a blaster shot is heard. Back on the communicator, the Mandalorian says, "Okay, now what?" Right? That was funny, right?
Kid, maybe you should try juggling next time.
Okay. The building here is nice, but the surface of the planet is a lot less hospitable, with the only other area being the Sith Academy we don't have access to. On the side are a bunch of people desperate to get into this academy. The one guy on the right is just fucking dead or something. We need our own way to get into the academy, so if we go back to the cantina, a woman has arrived that wasn't there before. Nice to meet you.
Is it your desire to enter the Academy?
Playing along to these promises of power, we're eligible to enter the Academy as well as my, slaves.
Statement. Just a simple droid here, ma'am. Nothing to see. Move along.
So welcome to the Sith Academy. This is Master Uthar. He's a weird skinhead, and if we want to become a Sith ourselves, we'll need to find our own prestige here. I even get my own bed. Euthura, who was the one that admitted me here, is doing the old classic of killing Uthar so she can become Sith Master. I'll think about it. But, uh-oh, I hope you were paying attention earlier. Karth, I think there's someone you'd like to see.
Dustil, is that you?
Oh, lovely. It's Father. Just why are you here, Father? Not for me, I hope. Couldn't you have gotten yourself blown up on some ship and spared us this reunion?
Dustil, what are you talking about? I thought you were dead.
Too bad you didn't still think that. Or did you really think I'd be happy to see you? I have a new family now, a family that cares about me. I don't need you.
The Sith? You can't mean that. No, the Sith killed your mother. The Sith destroyed Telos.
So? You're the soldier, Father. How many mothers have you killed?
No, you've been brainwashed. If I failed you, son, then it's my failure. Please don't add to it by becoming part of something evil.
Prove it. Prove that the Sith are so evil, and I'll think about it. Celine? She's the one who convinced me to come to the Academy with her. Why?
Look at it. It belongs to Master Uthar, doesn't it?
Yes, it's his, but it says that they...
Killed her because she was hindering your progress. Superiority at any cost, Dustil. There's your evil. Or can you live with that?
No, I can't. I had no idea. You go do whatever you have to, Father. I have some other friends here. I have to warn them what's going on. I'll go back to Telos when this is over. You can find me there. Goodbye, Father.
Goodbye, son. Good luck.
Cool. About that prestige, though, not to mention the millionth ambush at this point, there's a cave to explore. Apparently inside here is a band of students trying to flee. We're supposed to kill them. Well, we can. But this group found a secret way out of the cave, but it's guarded by this beast. We kill it, and I guess we'll lie about killing the group then. Although the main bulk of this area are these tombs, apparently these are the burial grounds of the first ever Sith or something. The first is the tomb of Junta Paul. It's just a puzzle room, really. Find this man's favorite sword and you get to keep his belongings. But if that was too simple, then a fellow student challenges us for the sword we stole. And now he's dead. Good job, little bro. The second place is the tomb of Marka Ragnos. There's a lot of droids. Like a lot of droids. Then you get to the sarcophagus, and there's even more droids. But that's okay, because I'm using Destroy Droid. And it destroys the droids that are infesting this tomb. You following? Finally, we have the tomb of Tulak Horde. Besides the large amount of enemies, it's kind of bland. That's until we get past this door.
Another idiotic student has stumbled into my little web, eh?
Yeah, this guy's fucking wild. We'll be asked a few moral questions. Get them right, well, his version of right, and we're spared his punishment. But Mika will suffer in our stead.
This other student here that I captured earlier, you should know well enough. His name is Mikul.
Get too many right, and Mikul dies. Get too many wrong, and we die. Okay, you ready? Let's go!
Your immediate superior amongst the Sith is an effective commander and a fine leader. You see an opportunity to kill him. What do you do?
I use the opportunity to kill him and take his position.
Correct! And so we come to round 2. You come across a group of humans who are threatened by dangerous animals. They plead for help, offering you a reward. What do you do?
I ignore them completely.
And pass up the opportunity to gain? You discover an aspect of the Force that gives you great power. Do you share it and strengthen the Sith as a whole? Or keep it to yourself?
I keep to myself.
Correct! One of your underlings has made a major mistake which makes you look bad. Do you kill him or give him another chance?
Give him another chance.
Another chance to make you look poor to your superiors? Last question. You're about to die. Do you pass on your knowledge to your apprentice to make him stronger?
I pass on my knowledge.
Fool. It's a trick question. A true Sith never dies. I'll enjoy this one. Time for your medicine. Now, this is odd. The test is over and you're both still alive. Well, that's never happened before. What to do? What to do?
I have an idea.
I guess he wasn't a true Sith after all. I can't believe that I'm alive. You saved me. You could have easily just answered those questions and let me die.
Yeah, you're welcome. Just get out of here. Also, when I did this on my Sith character, I just got all the questions right and killed him. So that's the thing. That's pretty much everything I can do here. Now I can return to Uthar and turn in my items of prestige. Now let's see. I dealt with those renegade students in the cave. They're, dead. I got the sword from Majun Tapal. I got quizzed by Jorak Un in one of those tombs. I killed some droids in one of those tombs. Bro, how much do you want me to do? I'm running out of things here. I killed a student. I guess you don't really care about that. I don't know. Yathura wants to overthrow you, mate. That's quite literally everything to gain enough prestige for this man. But now we have the final test to become a Sith here.
Very well. We are now ready for your final test, young Sith. You have earned the right to see if you shall become one of us. We are in the sacred tomb of Nagasado, young one. The one discovered by Darth Malak and Darth Revan years ago. You are to follow in their footsteps and reach the ancient star map that lies deep within. There you will find a lightsaber, amongst other things.
I already have a lightsaber. I don't understand. On the left are these pillars. These fucking pillars. They didn't even look like they belong here. Fuck me for thinking you actually have to do them. Move this ring over here, then move this ring back to move this ring. It takes so long, even if you know what you're doing. And your reward for suffering is like 3 weapons that I don't even need at this point in the game. Just don't do it. Look at me. It's not worth it. Cover it up. It never existed in the first place. Where was I? Okay, go to the right path and kill these insanely tanky monsters. In the very back room, there are 2 grenades of ice and fire. Go back again and then go into the middle room. An acid pool. Can you figure out what we need to throw into the acid river? It's the ice one. Throw the ice grenade on the acid. Also, this mine of the door sucks. There's the final star map. No animation or anything. We just look at it and that's all. Also, we need that lightsaber at this statue. Now, we're confronted right on the acid river. And now, we have to kill the Sith Master. But oh no, Yathura wants to be the real Sith Master, so she has to kill us as well. But she can't because she sucks, and we forgive her. And she runs away. Pause. So on my Sith run, I went and killed everyone in the Sith Academy. No one survived that. And with the final star map found, a new planet appears on our computer. After all this time, we'll make the final journey to the Starforge system.
You are strong, child, but I will break you.
I'll never fall to the dark side. You think torture will turn me, Malak? You're a fool.
Such resolve in your words, but I see the truth in your heart. The dark side calls to you, Bastila. You hunger to taste it. Become my apprentice, and all its power can be yours.
Well, that was fucked.
I've never seen anything like it. I'm transmitting these coordinates to Admiral Dodonna. Maybe a quick strike by the Republic can cripple the Sith fleet. Small vanguard of Sith fighters coming in hard. Someone needs to get on those gun turrets.
We're able to take out a few interceptors, but we've got more problems.
We've flown to some kind of disruptor field. All my instruments are jammed. We've got massive overloads in all systems. I'm picking up a single planet in this system. I'll try and put us down there. Hold on. This may be a rough landing.
So a little update. With the disruptor field jamming our ship, not to mention the damage done to the ship, we're grounded to this little moon. We're met with a welcoming party that seems ever so familiar. As we explore the area, we find the base of these Rakatan. Apparently, we met them before when we were Revan. There's nothing too important except telling us where we need to go. That being a neighboring village ran by the Elders, who will just fucking kill you if they want. Turns out that first village, they're called the One, by the way, captured a scout of these elders, so we have to go back and save him, killing everyone in our wake. When we return with the scout, it's enough rapport for them to help us. They'll open the way into this temple that's causing the disruption of our ship.
Lord Malak, the preparations are nearly complete. Every day the Star Forge adds more ships to our fleet. It is operating at nearly 300% of our projections. The fleet is assembling around the Star Forge and awaits your instructions.
Patience, Commander. My new apprentice is nearly ready. Once Bastila joins her battle meditation to our enormous fleet, we shall be invincible. Then we shall begin our final conquest of the core worlds, and the Republic will be crushed forever.
So at this point, the story changes dramatically depending on your choices and your actions. So from this point forward, I'll only be showing the light side for this part, then I'll go back and show off the dark side choice for the game.
Revan, I knew you'd come for me.
Hey, yo. It's such an important scene, and guess what? I'm gonna talk over it. All the cracks in Bastila's mind, her emotions, her lust for power, all of it was hammered by Malak to turn her to the dark side. Try as we might, we can't convince her otherwise, and she attacks. Though there is a struggle, there's no way Bastila can take the three of us on. Still convinced of the Jedi Council's manipulation and corruption, she flies away on the ship behind her. We can't follow, but we can at least shut down the temple's mechanisms. Finally, we're allowed to leave the planet. Well, first we need to repair the hyperdrive. And finally, in a culmination, it's time to fly to the Star Forge.
This is Admiral Fawn Dodonna to the Ebon Hawk. Do you read us?
Karth, I'm glad to see you are still alive. We've begun our assault on the Star Forge, but we're taking heavy losses. Maybe we should pull the fleet back and retreat. I don't know if we have the firepower to go up against this alien technology.
You have to destroy the Star Forge now, or you'll be fighting an unending wave of reinforcements.
Then I guess we have no choice. This is Master Vandor. A number of Jedi Knights have joined our fleet under his command.
I will send a squadron of Jedi Knights to the Star Forge to find Bastila.
I hate to ask this after all you've done, Karth, but the Jedi may need all the help they can get.
Don't worry, Admiral. The Ebon Hawk and her crew are gonna see this through to the end.
And may the Force be with you.
We arrive on the Star Forge with a few other Jedi, but that seems to be the first bit of false hope. Get ready for a lot of combat. No, I'm sorry, never-ending combat. The first few areas of the Star Forge go like this.
Malak, they're coming to get you.
Well, then stop them while I walk away.
Okay, and then we kill the enemies, and then they respawn over and over again. Just don't even bother bringing your companions. Just go alone, and you can beeline it straight to something interesting.
You're wasting your time. I have seen the Jedi for what they are, weak and afraid. The Sith are the true masters of the Force. You've forgotten that lesson, Revan. Now you must pay the price. This time, you will not defeat me.
As if a prelude to the final enemy, it's a 1v1 with Bastila herself.
See now why Malak followed you. Even though you're only a shell of your former self, you're still a formidable opponent.
Slowly, she weakens with every fight, and in the reprieve, we can break down her walls and convince her to stop.
This is not possible. You have rejected the dark side. You are a weak and pathetic servant of the light. How can you still stand against me? There is too much anger inside me now. Too much hatred and fear. I can no longer find peace in the Force. Yes, I could join you in your battle against the Dark Lord. That alone would not make up for all I have done. I will stay here in this chamber and use my battle meditation to aid the Republic fleet. I am their only hope of destroying the Star Forge and ending the Sith menace. You must go and face Malak, but you have to hurry. Once I turn the battle in the Republic's favor, we won't have much time to escape the Star Forge before it's destroyed. Good luck, and may the Force be with you.
It's a relief. God knows what would have happened if we couldn't save her. Oh god, I killed her.
There, a break in the Sith formations. Green Squadron, move in.
Green Squadron moving in.
Bastila is no longer using her battle meditation against us. The tide has turned.
Capital ships, reinforce their position. The This fleet is in disarray. Now's our chance. Hit that Starforge with everything we've got.
It looks like we're on a time limit. Although we've caught up to Malik, he has one last trick up his sleeve. He's gonna spawn a bunch of robots that I have to stop from spawning. Sounds familiar.
Well done, Revan. I was certain the defenses of the Starforge would destroy you. But I see there is more of your old self in you than I expected.
And I'm powerful because of the light side.
Once again, we shall face each other in single combat, and the victor will decide the fate of the galaxy.
And so the battle begins. A few blows exchange, and yet... What do you think you're doing?
The Starforge is more than just a space station. In some ways, it is like a living creature. It hungers, and it can feed on the dark side that is within all of us. Look around you, Revan. See the bodies? You should recognize them from the Academy. These are Jedi who fell when I attacked Dantooine. For all intents and purposes, dead, except for one difference. I have not let them become one with the Force. Instead, I have brought them here. The Starforge corrupts what remains of their power and transfers the dark taint to me.
So if that didn't make any sense, he can just do this and heal himself back to full. It's a battle to see who can use these corpses first. Or you could just run away. Malik never learned how to deal with this. With every pod either destroyed or saved, the 1v1 is hard fought. And with the help of a lot of med packs, the final confrontation is won.
Impossible. I cannot be beaten. I am the Dark Lord of the Sith. I alone must accept responsibility for my fate. I wanted to be Master of the Sith and ruler of the galaxy, but that destiny was not mine, Revan. It might have been yours, perhaps, but never mine. And in the end, as the darkness takes me, I am nothing.
No time left to talk. We leave the Starforge right before its destruction.
Everyone pull back. I don't want to lose any ships when that space station goes down. We did it, Vandar. The Sith are routed, and the Starforge destroyed.
Karth, you made it. We couldn't let you start the victory party without us, Admiral.
I'm sending an honor guard to escort you in. You'll be getting a hero's welcome when we all get home. You have defeated Malik, destroyed the Starforge, and broken the spirit of the Sith. For this, I am proud to present you each with the Cross of Glory, the highest honor the Republic can bestow. From Coruscant to the farthest reaches of the Outer Rims, you will be known as the saviors of the Republic.
We Jedi now have another tale to weave into the grand history of our eternal order. The redemption of Revan, the prodigal knight. Wherever you go, you will be recognized as the saviors of the galaxy, the heroes of our age. But you must remain ever vigilant. For one day, you may be called upon yet again to defend the glory of the Republic against the tyranny of the dark side. This is the destiny of the Jedi.
And that's it, really. The light side ending of KOTOR 1. Probably the real ending if the second game has anything to say. But let's rewind real quick here and see how different we can make the dark side ending. Same as before, Bastila stands in our way. Though the dialogue now is a battle of strength, not of mind.
You were stronger than I would have thought possible after what the Jedi Council did to you. Seems that Malak was wrong. The power of the dark side is not lost to you after all, Revan.
And with this ultimate power, Bastila believes in me.
You deserve to be the true master of the Sith, not Malak. I see this now. Together we can destroy your old apprentice. Join with me and reclaim your lost identity.
Listen to me. The dark side leads to death and destruction. Turn away from this path.
Shut up, old man. Your time is over. The age of the Jedi and the Republic is no more. This is the age of Darth Revan and the Sith.
Don't do this, kid. I don't want to, but I'll fight you if I have to, even if it costs me my life.
Then Jolee should bow down before me.
I'm a Jedi. I'll never bow down to the Sith. If you go through with this, I have no choice but to do battle against you.
Kill him. Grind his old bones to dust. Show him the fate of all who dare stand against us. Embrace the dark side.
Oh my gosh, this is so great.
And just like that, another companion dies at my hand. We still shut down the disruptor field and such, but when we return to the Ebon Hawk with Bastila...
Bastila, you're alive. I was worried about you. For a minute there, I was sure that we'd never see you again once Malak got his... Wait a minute. Where's Jolee Bindo? Was he okay? What happened inside that temple?
The Jedi Council has failed, Karth. Darth Revan has been reborn. Together we will destroy Malak and seize control of his fleet, then use it to crush the Republic. Jolee would not swear loyalty to the new ruler of the Sith. He died for his foolishness. Now swear loyalty to Darth Revan or face your own death.
Wait, what? No. We serve the Republic. You are no better than Malak. We'll never swear allegiance to one who serves the dark side.
I saw what the Sith did to Taris. Anyone who serves the dark side is evil. Big Z and I are with Karth on this one.
I see now it was a mistake to let you go into that temple. I, of all people, should have seen this coming. First Saul Kareth, and now you. And I should be an expert on betrayal by now. But nothing you can say or do can make me betray the Republic. I won't join you, and I won't just stand aside and let you become ruler of the Sith again, Revan. Run for admission. Go!
Let him go. We have more important things to worry about. We have to get to the Star Forge and kill Malak. Then we can turn our attention to the Republic.
No! This isn't happening! It can't be happening! I'm not just gonna stand aside and do nothing! You'll just have to kill me! But I don't think you will. I don't believe you've gone over to the dark side. Not totally. I don't think you'll kill me. Not if I don't attack you first.
Then you will taste my wrath. How do you like that, huh? That's such a shock that mission's model still had to despawn.
Admiral Dodonna, this is Bastila Shan of the Jedi Order. We are receiving your transmission.
It is good to hear your voice, Bastila. We had thought you were lost to us. Karth's transmission reported that Malak had taken you prisoner. We were about to pull back. We're taking heavy losses against the Star Forge.
Don't pull back, Admiral. You have to attack the Star Forge now. Otherwise, the Sith will use its power to destroy the Republic.
I'll try to press the attack, but we can't hold out much longer. Not unless you can use your battle meditation to turn the tide.
Bastila, you and the Padawan should join us. We will need the combined strength of our entire order to defeat Malak.
As you wish, Master Vandar.
And may the Force be with you.
The fools. Even Master Vandar did not realize you've reclaimed your identity as the Dark Lord. The Jedi strike team and the Republic forces will provide the perfect distraction as we hunt down your ex-apprentice. And once we have slain Malak, I can use my battle meditation and the power of the Star Forge to crush the Republic fleet. All our enemies will be destroyed in a single glorious day.
All the same as before. Board the Starforge, kill a bunch of Sith and robots, maybe go over here and I can just recreate my Darth Revan armor. That looks nice. Since Malak lost Bastila, the only ones left to protect him are these random Sith, and we kill them.
Every fighter and capital ship attack in perfect unison. I've never seen such military precision.
I have, but never from the Sith. It's almost as if
Bastila is using her battle meditation against us.
What? Impossible. She's on our side.
Not anymore, Admiral. Bastila has turned to the dark side, Admiral. You have to give the order to retreat.
I can't do that. This might be our only chance to destroy the Starforge. We can't withdraw. We can't.
Then you will lose.
Yeah, the droids, we don't care. We face off Malak all the same. We kill the captives instead of save them, and we will kill Malak all over again.
I tried to usurp your rule, to steal the title of Sith Master from you. But now I understand. The destiny is yours, Revan. Not mine. You are Darth Revan, Lord of the Sith. And I am nothing.
All Republic forces, pull back! Pull back!
It is too late to retreat, Admiral. The Sith Armada has cut us off. There is no escape for us now.
Then the Republic is doomed.
Malak is dead. All hail the return of Darth Revan, the true Lord of the Sith.
All hail Lord Revan. All hail Lord Revan. All hail Lord Revan.
The Sith bow before you. You have reclaimed your rightful throne. The Jedi Order is in tatters. It is only a matter of time until your Sith minions wipe them from the face of the galaxy. The Republic fleet is decimated. The core worlds are defenseless against us.
And that's the end, pretty much. This honestly was a monumental task. Hell, I wanted to play KOTOR 1 and 2, but the length of the script is already long enough. And I tried to cover every little thing in this game I could, but also what I found interesting. If you made it all the way to the end, then maybe I did make it interesting. But it's been 2 videos already, and next time, I'm going to finish my trilogy.